into this qualifier matchup, because this is a qualifier for top 32. One of these players will be moving on to the top 32 side. The other one will have to fight one more set just to get into top 32. And here we are. We're going to see the Wolf versus ZSS. PS2 is the stage. Why not this tri-state? I mean, it's a very neutral stage to begin with. Why not? PS2 is the name of the game. Here we go.
Yeah, here we go indeed, and we're already seeing Jakal bait an approach by hanging under that PS2 platform and then just immediately going in and getting this Wolf damage, every slash doing so much. Every
percent counts, whether you're Wolf, whether you're ZSS. All it takes is a little bit of damage, and I'm pretty sure I've seen a Wolf main complain on Twitter. Wolf has a lot of kill power. You can be seeing a lot of early stock being taken like that back here. Not an early stock, but I can tell you for sure that was a very dominant stock to take. And what a way for Jakal to bring it into this game one.
Yeah, very safe and excellent edge trap option for Wolf. A follow-up option off of combos. What can Wolf's back air not do?
Yeah, a lot of ground to make up if you're AoS right now, but nothing that ZSS can't pull off. That beautiful Zair into back air. Yes, sir, that's all it takes. These two have very dominant, very strong back airs, so you can be seeing a lot of stocks being taken. One thing to keep in mind, if you're ZSS and or Wolf, you want to maintain center stage. You want to play your neutral. Do not allow your opponent to take any advantage whatsoever.
Yeah, Jakal not falling for that mix-up with the landing dare. This ain't no Game & Watch. You are ZSS, and I'm going to punish that right away.
Yep, and already 85% right off the bat. Jakal looking really dominant this game one. But like I mentioned before, ZSS has a lot of comeback potential. A lot of people do not keep in mind how good this character can really be when they're down. But once again, Jakal just taking full control of it all, keeping ZSS at the corner at all times.
Yeah, we're seeing AoS a little lost here. I mean, ZSS is a character that's very explosive when they get a hit, but Jakal, like, yeah, sure, you get an opening with that side B, but that's not a combo starter, and Jakal is fine with taking that percent if it means that he is holding this lead so hard.
Yeah, one thing to keep in mind, frame data is going to be a key factor for ZSS as well. Utilize what you can to your favor. One thing that I want to see more of is a lot of brawl game and beautiful catch, because he understood.
That DI?
I don't know what that was from Jakal, but what I do know is that AoS just stole the lead. And what a way to do it. He understood that Jakal was going to be right behind him after the down smash animation. What did I say?
Yeah, that's 2 hits, and sometimes at the ledge they will pop out of that second hit at high percent, but the football punt is going to do it for that stock, and now we are at even percent.
Yes, sir. And now 24% right off the bat. Jakal looking really clean, not showing any signs of stopping, just putting on the pressure, forcing the shield to come off when on AoS.
Okay, dangerous position here at the ledge. This is where ZSS gets the momentum.
Yep, but beautiful high recovery from Jakal. Going to take a little up air, but nothing that he can't just escape from. 83%, and then some being tacked on. AoS is going to keep him at the corner. Both these players really trying to find their footing and keep him in center stage.
Oh, the blaster interruption. A little bit of clever ledge play here from Jakal, but a little bit too antsy on that up smash.
And nice high jump recovery right there from Jakal. Gonna avoid any position to be in a bad predicament. Nice jump.
Ooh, that bear was inches away from killing. The punt still sending ZSS off stage. Can he handle this ledge trap?
Yeah, 136%. You really want to be careful and make sure you throw out the right option. If not, Jakal could just take full control of it all and potentially just take your stock. Or you could just do it yourself.
Sometimes Zair don't work. That was really a Simon Belmont. You know, when they throw that fair too close to the ledge, it just bounces off. I don't know what happened there, but man, that Zair lock-on missing is going to be a huge bummer for AoS, but Jakal's taken that to the bank because he was running the neutral a majority of the time in that set. It was not until later that AoS was able to pick up the pieces and get that momentum started.
Yeah, well, you know what? You just got to live and you got to learn. It's part of life. And now we're going to see a different stage. I think they chose Town and City, if I'm correct. But either way, a lot more ground to work with, a lot more chances to kill early as well. Oh no, we're going back to PS2. So that's fine. Neutral stage. I mean, they both kept it pretty close.
Yeah,
that's a given. There was just one big error that cost an AoS that game, but you did see AoS fought back. Even when he was down by a lot, he still brought it down to basically a last hit situation. And a beautiful high recovery right there to start off in Jakal's favor.
Yeah. Woof! Oh my gosh, the landing up air into back air. Wolf can Man, he can combo any claw swipe into that back air, I swear.
Yeah, already 106% tacked on AoS, but a beautiful grab, just enough to get him. And still, one thing that he's not converting are a lot of these options. The burial, not gonna, yeah, good match right there from Jakal.
Yeah, we're big chilling right now for Jakal, 71% to 111. You don't want to force the situation here. Just let AoS make the mistake.
AoS looking really good, just making sure that Jakal has to fight for this kill. And fight for this kill he will, because he will convert that up smash to take the stock lead. But nothing that a back air from ZSS can't just fix.
Man, that is shades of game one there with the instant back air response. AoS is not letting this match get away from him.
Yep, definitely looking really solid now. Has the lead in terms of percentage. Still a lot of ground to make up, because Wolf still has the kill power, still has a good combo game. And one thing that we've been seeing from Jakal is he's been converting a lot of good strings.
Oh, that one is a little bit of a dropped attempt there, and AoS punishing with that down air. These responses are looking much crisper, and again?
That, I don't know why that's killing. That should not be killing if you're Jakal, especially with a player of his caliber and experience. I don't know how AoS is getting away with it, but we take those. That's the main thing to say right now. We take those to the moon and back.
For Jakal, just pretend you're playing melee. Just pretend you're crouch canceling all day. Just hold down, bro. It ain't that hard.
All right, you know what? AoS is going to take what he can. Now Jakal with a little bit more ground to work with, but we've seen him in these positions before as well, and he can definitely bring this back to an even game. But it seems like AoS is finally figuring him out.
Yeah, figuring him out indeed. However, that dash attack is one of the more unsafe ones on shield. Wolf could punish that with almost any option. Very good response there from Jakal. Ooh, he's behind a percent. Is that going to be it?
Yeah, that one is just barely going to do it. And that's how we can't really can't criticize Jakal for not getting the DI there. That was just pure, pristine percentage for ZSS to get the up B kill. Good stuff from AoS. We'll take those. I mean, I know we could talk a lot about that bad DI from Jakal, or just questionable DI, I should say. Yeah. But you got to take what you can, and you just got to get your head back in the game. Don't let all that momentum fall out of your favor, Jakal.
Yeah, that huge stage of PS2, it seems like is actually giving ZSS a ton of mobility options. And then the fact that the blast zones are so close to the boundaries of the stage are making that boost kick even more of a deadly option at the ledge. So I'm surprised to see Jakal run it back to the stage when he's been having so much trouble dealing with the mobility of this character.
Yeah, my question becomes, what stages were banned? What stages do you want to ban as ZSS against Wolf? Well, whatever those stages were, it doesn't even matter because we are still here in PS2. I guess Jakal does feel confident. This is a very neutral stage and one stage that he plays on almost every single time, so it's nothing that he can't work around.
All right, these up air strings from AoS kind of bringing back the momentum as we saw many times. Jakal going for the tech chase, nothing doing.
Sometimes those tech situations can be so crucial. The up smash will get the stock, but whenever Jakal forward throws you, sometimes just because you're a pretty high class player, he's expecting you to tech because teching is so essential to a high level player's gameplay. But in some cases, you could just get away with it by not teching and then just forcing Jakal to have to approach a little bit more and not get the punish that he wants.
Yeah, and speaking of interesting play here, Jakal is doing a very good job of camping on these platforms as soon as he can. He's getting those small hits where he can, but he is playing very defensive here.
What I want to see a lot more of are lasers. I mean, that hasn't really been a factor. It doesn't have to be because Jakal is just converting all these strings left and right. But if you really want to force the approach, I want to see a little bit more lasers coming out from Jakal. As decided he's going to put him in a bad predicament, but nothing that a good recovery game can't fix.
Yeah, and now these counter hits are just racking up. This isn't I get a back air and I seal the stock again. This is now Jakal playing the most evasive he has played. Woo! But no amount of evasion is going to be able to get you to dodge that rising reverse boost kick. Excellent reversal there from AoS.
Definitely caught me off guard, and they definitely caught Jakal off guard if that's going to get the stocks done. But good way to start off this game 3. This is do or die for both these players. One of these players will be moving on to the next round, as the other one will have to say hello to the losers bracket, and it probably won't be. Oh, beautiful DI.
Yeah, I'm surprised because that is a dash attack that is very hard to DI. You have to react to getting the right hit, and it either sends you up or out. Gotta pray. But either way, AoS is definitely making the most of the way that ZSS can steal momentum from a match.
Yeah, and now Jakal just playing a little bit more safer now, just not opting to get too close. But every single time that Jakal has tried to land, AoS has been there to just get the punish. And not going to get the full hit.
Okay, he's still at his jump online. Is he going to be able to get off the ledge? AoS with the commanding ledge trap. It looks like MDVA is out for blood because the upsets may be piling up.
Yep, definitely have been already seeing a lot of upsets happen, but nothing that Jakal with a back throw is going to not seal the stock yet. Yeah, just barely out of range to get the stock off, but at 180%, you definitely want to get this kill as soon as possible, whether it's a grab or whether it's any strong option, which Wolf has more than enough of. Yep,
yeah, the counter hit Nair at those higher percents that will finally end up killing. And now we're on even stakes, but this is winner's life on the line for both of these competitors.
Ooh, and the footstool into there, a beautiful option. Gonna attack on a little bit more percent. Sometimes it's not about just getting the kill. It's all about racking on a little bit of percent, and that could have been very devastating for Jakal. Once again, going for the flip kick, not gonna get anything off of it.
And 2 grabs in a row. AoS has his defensive options on lockdown. Jakal is looking scared to even get away from the CSS.
Yeah, and a very safe aerial option. I love the usage of Dare because it really just evades Jakal from getting in as close as he wants to. And also it's safe, and a flip kick into up B. That's not going to seal the stock, but that is damage. 99% already tacked on Jakal, and we could be seeing a stock being taken from either party right now.
Yes, this is absolutely last hit scenarios. These back airs are going to be coming out in full force.
And I like the recovery option, not using side B, which is, I'm guessing, what AoS was expecting. A beautiful awareness from Jakal.
Great no tech. Oh, but that double jump is going to get 100% scouted, and AoS is going to pull off the upset. Jakal being sent to losers, and AoS moving on in pool.
Yeah, and if you didn't hear from the crowd, yeah, what an explosive